Violet Affleck, the 19-year-old daughter of Hollywood stars Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, recently took the global stage at the United Nations to deliver a compelling speech advocating for stronger public health measures, particularly mask mandates, to combat the ongoing challenges posed by COVID-19 and its long-term effects. As a Yale University freshman and a vocal advocate for public health, Violet spoke at the Healthy Indoor Air, a global call-to-action event, addressing world leaders, health experts, and policymakers with a message rooted in her personal experience with a post-viral condition. Her appearance at the UN marked a significant moment in her emerging role as a youth advocate, blending her personal story with a broader call for systemic change in how societies address pandemics and public health. Violet's speech was a heartfelt plea, emphasizing the urgent need for clean air initiatives and mask mandates to protect vulnerable populations, especially children, from the devastating impacts of long COVID. Wearing a mask and protective goggles during her address, she underscored her commitment to the cause, visibly embodying the practices she champions. Her message was clear: the world cannot afford to return to business as usual after the COVID-19 pandemic, as doing so risks neglecting the ongoing threat of long-term health consequences. She spoke passionately about the importance of filtered air, comparing it to the universal acceptance of filtered water as a basic human right. "We are told by leaders across the board that we are the future," she said, "but when it comes to the ongoing pandemic, our present is being stolen right in front of our eyes." Her advocacy is deeply personal. Violet revealed that she contracted a post-viral condition in 2019, which has shaped her perspective on public health and motivated her to speak out. This condition, which she has discussed in previous public forums, has left her particularly sensitive to the risks of unmitigated infection and reinfection. She emphasized that each subsequent COVID-19 infection increases the risk of long-term health complications, a concern she believes is not being adequately addressed by current policies. Her experience has driven her to advocate for measures such as mask availability, air filtration systems, and far UVC lights in public spaces, including government facilities like jails and detention centers. Violet's UN appearance was not her first foray into public health advocacy. In July 2024, she spoke at a Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors meeting, where she called for mask mandates in medical facilities and access to high-quality, free COVID-19 testing. Her consistent message has been one of urgency and responsibility, urging leaders to prioritize the health of communities over convenience or political considerations. She has argued that failing to implement these measures is a form of neglect, particularly toward younger generations who will bear the long-term consequences of the pandemic. "It is neglect of the highest order to look children in the eye and say, 'We knew how to protect you and we didn't do it,'" she stated during her UN speech, a line that resonated deeply with attendees and sparked widespread discussion online. As the daughter of two high-profile actors, Violet has grown up in the public eye, yet her parents have made concerted efforts to shield her and her siblings, Serafina and Samuel, from excessive media scrutiny. Despite this, Violet has chosen to step into the spotlight to advocate for causes she holds dear. Her speech at the UN was a testament to her commitment to using her platform for good, drawing comparisons to her father, Ben Affleck, who is known for his own activism and philanthropy. Fans and observers have noted that Violet's eloquence and passion mirror her father's ability to captivate an audience, with some suggesting she is a star in the making. The content of Violet's speech focused on several key proposals. She called for the implementation of mask mandates in medical facilities to protect patients and healthcare workers from the spread of COVID-19. She also advocated for the widespread adoption of air filtration systems and far UVC lights, which can reduce the transmission of airborne pathogens in indoor spaces. These measures, she argued, are essential for creating safer environments, particularly for children and individuals with compromised health. Violet's emphasis on clean air as a human right struck a chord with many, as she drew parallels to the global consensus on providing clean drinking water. Her vision is one of proactive, science-based solutions that prioritize long-term health over short-term economic or social convenience. Beyond her policy recommendations, Violet's speech was notable for its emotional depth. She spoke candidly about her fears for the future, particularly for children who are at risk of developing long COVID. "I am terrified," she admitted, highlighting the potential for unmitigated infections to rob young people of their health and opportunities. Her vulnerability resonated with audiences, humanizing the issue and underscoring the stakes involved. By sharing her own struggles with a post-viral condition, Violet connected with others who have faced similar challenges, amplifying their voices on an international stage. The reaction to Violet's speech has been overwhelmingly positive, though not without some controversy. Supporters have praised her courage and clarity, noting that her advocacy brings much-needed attention to the ongoing impacts of the pandemic. Social media platforms have been abuzz with discussions about her speech, with many commending her for using her privilege to advocate for systemic change. However, some skeptics have questioned the feasibility of reinstating mask mandates, citing public fatigue and resistance to such measures. Violet's speech has reignited debates about the balance between individual freedoms and collective health, a topic that remains divisive in many parts of the world. Violet's advocacy extends beyond her UN appearance. As a Yale student, she has engaged in academic work related to public health and climate issues, publishing a research paper in May 2025 titled, A Chronically Ill Earth: COVID Organizing as a Model Climate Response in Los Angeles, in Yale's Global Health Review. This paper reflects her broader interest in the intersection of health and environmental justice, suggesting that her advocacy is part of a larger vision for a healthier, more equitable world. Her ability to bridge personal experience, academic rigor, and public activism has positioned her as a formidable voice among her generation. Her parents, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, who were married from 2005 to 2018, have supported Violet's endeavors while maintaining a low profile. Both are known for their dedication to their children's well-being, and Violet's emergence as an advocate reflects the values of compassion and responsibility they have instilled in her. While neither Affleck nor Garner has publicly commented on Violet's UN speech, their presence in her life as co-parents provides a stable foundation for her activism.